Tune in and chill out. This is Mewz.
Where the music is Mewz.
Mewz's hometown of Breathitt County continues to recover from historic flash flooding. Although the news crews have left, we can assure you that those who lost their homes and loved ones will need our continued support in the months ahead. Thank you to Marmot Outdoors for their contribution of sleeping bags and tents. And if you would like to help out, you can join Mewz for one of two upcoming benefits for the Breathitt County flood relief efforts. Moonlight Mile and Jacob Fultz will be performing on August 27th at Red Point Barbecue in Campton, Kentucky. The music begins at 7 p.m. and is free. We are asking for specific items such as cleaning supplies and outdoor gear as suggested donations. Mewz was in Berea this week also to meet with Mike at the Willow and Sage, a brand new venue out there in Berea where we will be hosting a second benefit on September the 10th with our friends at Counterculture Productions. Again, the music is free, and there is a suggested donation of $5 to Aspire Appalachia. Aspire Appalachia is a Breathitt-based nonprofit assisting those affected by the floods. We will also be accepting cleaning, camping, and general household items at this event. For details and list of needed things, visit our socials.
Swing along here with me, having a musical spree. Invite you to come with me.
In music news this week, we've got a round of singer-songwriters from Festival of the Red 2022, featuring Cody Moomey, Lucas Wayne, Katie Didit, and Wes Shipp. Singer-songwriter rounds usually consist of 3 to 5 artists sharing the stage and the mic. Different from the usual set, each artist gets an opportunity to share the story behind the song. In this particular session, purely by chance, the artists find themselves not just sharing their music, but as the set unfolds, a theme emerges, and a rare occurrence. You experience several versions of one human experience through the scope of their music. First up is Cody Moomey. 5-year veteran of the music scene, Moomey's sound has a lot of emotion compressed into smooth vocals, riffs that you'll keep humming, and lyrics that give you a sense of honest vulnerability.
Go for it, you know. Everything's an obstacle, it's just don't worry about it.
So I'm from a little town in Illinois called Morrisonville. There's about 1,000 people there. I wrote this next song about drinking beer, but I guess my town's doing all right. We got a Dollar General now, I guess. We're moving up in the world. Tucked away in the glass, I find myself fading fast. No longer strong, we take a seat. Oh, help me, Lord, find my feet. I carry on, my days are long. I find it hard to get some sleep. I wait in hell, waiting for the bell, trying to make ends meet. That's why I'm stuck away. Strong, we take a seat. Oh, help me, Lord, find my feet. Find my feet. And all day long I dream of you. You're the only thing that gets me through. To taste your lips, all would bring me bliss. I hope to be your last first kiss. Tucked away in a glass, I find myself fading fast. No longer strong, we take a seat. Oh, help me, Lord, find my feet. Find my feet. Tucked away in the glass, I find myself fading fast. No longer strong, we take a seat. Oh, help me, Lord, find my feet. Find my feet. Hey, appreciate that.
How about that Cody Lee Moomey, guys?
Good night.
Shoot, buddy.
Shoot, bud. That's the wrong Cody Lee. That's Cody Lee Mewz. You know, it's funny. Last night we stand back here, and him and Cody Lee Mewz was standing right next to me. I said, "Look, it's the CLMs," and they both looked at each other like, "Oh shit, that is kind of wild, ain't it?"
Mewz correspondent Josh Deaton caught up with Lucas Wayne, the master of the Lachrymose lyrics, before his set.
I kind of lucked into a slot on the bill. Good buddy Dave Shoemaker, he's not able to be here, this weekend, so I'm filling in for him and trying to, do him some justice for taking his spot. But it's just been crazy, the response, and some guy was telling me his wife was singing it in the shower this morning, and it's just like, here's a song that I wrote almost like as a diary entry, and people are singing it in the shower, and it's just crazy to me that so many people relate to it. But it's also very flattering and humbling, to know how many people connect with your art. It's always cool to have a positive impact on people, even in a sad way.
I'm gonna sing you a sad one. What the hell? It wouldn't be a Lucas Wayne set without a couple of sad country songs. This one's about my cousin Tanya. We called her Tonk, like the truck. And Tonk struggled with addiction and ultimately lost her life to it. And I got to thinking about her, and it had been about 5 years since she'd been gone. And her sister Tammy had posted something on Facebook. And I just kind of got in my feelings and started thinking about Tanya and about all the family reunions. And it was also about the time, COVID was going on. We weren't having family reunions. And so I was just missing everybody, but Tonk especially. And so I wrote this song, and it's called Hard to Break. What went through your brain when the needle hit your vein? Did you know it'd be your last time getting high? Well, now you're 5 years clean, but not by prayer serene. Body lowered down, soul bound to fly. I can still hear you singing, the holler all a-ringing. You were echoing the ready limb and good old gospel songs. We laughed with exclamations at your stories of vacation, how you done some bad things right, done some good things wrong. Another year goes by and you're still on my mind. You'll never know the impact that you made. Your time on earth has been spoken in every singing at your service. Well, I wanted to do right by you, and I tried hard not to cry. Well, them suppers up the holler all the time gets smaller. But we'll sing again at the more reunion in the by another year goes by and you're still on my mind. You'll never know the impact that you made. Your time on earth has been spoken. Every heart that knew you's been broken. Habits ain't like hearts, they're hard to break. No, habits ain't like hearts, they're hard to break. Hard to break.
Second person to make me cry on stage.
That was beautiful as hell.
It's one of the best songs I've ever heard, man.
I think that's one of the best songs I've ever heard, too.
Katie Didit. This Whitesburg native plucked her way into the audience's heart with her ballad. Katie can also be found plucking around with the Mama Said String Band.
So the thing about being up here is that I didn't bring a set list at all. Had no idea what I was going to do. I've been kind of riding off what you guys have been doing. And after you just sang that, now I have to sing the saddest song I've ever wrote as well.
I feel that.
Especially because what it's about. Addiction ain't no joke, you guys. It affects everybody, not just the people that are addicted. It affects families and everybody in between. It's a hard thing to deal with. So, this song is called Mother's Tears. Mama's crying in her bedroom. She won't let nobody see. A baby boy lays in his grave. She's still learning how to grieve. The rain leaks through the ceiling, and it fills up the pots and pans. Between the death and cigarettes, all I see is her shaking hand. All I see is her shaking hands. Well, early in the morning, oh, when it hurts the most, I hear you calling for me, just like an old familiar ghost. Late in the evening, oh, when tears fall from my eyes, you know better than anyone that I'm terrible with goodbyes. 'Cause you know better than anyone that I'm terrible with goodbyes. And now the sun is shining, and our black coats are put away. But no amount of mama's tears will give us another day. Give us another day. So early in the
Oh, when it hurts the most, I hear you calling for me, just like an old familiar ghost. Late in the evening, oh, when tears fall from my eyes, you know better than anyone that I'm terrible with goodbyes. In and out of doing better, but barely getting by. I cut my teeth so bittersweet, just trying to figure out why. But now that I am getting old, it's so hard to understand why time had to take you, turn your sweetness into sand. Yeah, turn your sweetness into sand. Early in the morning, oh, when it hurts the most, I hear you calling for me, just like an old familiar ghost. Late in the evening, oh, when tears fall from my eyes, you know better than anyone that I'm terrible with goodbyes. Yes, you know better than anyone that I'm terrible with goodbyes.
Well, being as we're on the subject, I went through like a 2.5 year period where I didn't get to see my kid, and it was for good reason. And to kind of sum that up, I turned this music thing into my passion. 639 days ago, I got off of meth and heroin, and so those songs just kind of kicked me in the gut, man.
Wes Shipp was one of the first artists previewed in 2022 by Mewz, and we have to say, his videos don't do him justice. Wes's voice in person is incredibly powerful, and yet his personal journey is conveyed in just the right amount of a strain behind his vocals. And what comes out is a very real, raw, and beautifully shameless performance.
But the weirdest transition that I had was going from knowing my son as a 2-year-old to knowing him as a 5-year-old and starting kindergarten this year. They're two completely different beasts, and I call them beasts because they are, man, 2-year-olds and 5-year-olds. He's here right now. He's over there playing in the water, man. He gets to come to my shows now, and I wrote this song basically about the struggle of re-becoming a dad. But it's called Better Man. New strings. Sometimes I fall short of the man I want to be, and hoping every day I'm able to put food there on the table and be the best I can for my family. And sometimes I drink too much, and I try to do that when I can. And I have everything a man could want, a real good girl and a place called home. It tends to slip my mind every now and then, but I'm just trying to be a better man. And all the ghosts of my past,
they just seem to follow me. No matter where I go, I'm damn near 2 years down the road, and I'm still stuck with all these memories. But nowadays I'm on time, and I try to do the best I can, and I never miss a night of work. I pour my heart out till it hurts. The sold out shows are empty bars again. I'm just trying to be a better man. I know nobody's perfect, and I ain't trying to be, but the good Lord knows I'm better than the old me. And I'm thankful for it all, and every blessing that I have, 'cause I finally get to see my son, and now that boy's my number one. You ought to hear him say, I love you, Dad. Someday, somehow, I hope my little boy understands what it took to be a better man. Thank you, guys.
God damn, dude. I don't even have youngins, and that one made me almost cry. That's a beautiful song, Wes.
How lucky am I to get to share a stage with guys like this, man? Like, y'all are...
I am blown away right now that I am up here with these people. What an honor. Thank you, LG. I don't know why in the world you put me up here with these fantastic songwriters, but I'm glad you did.
Oh, man. Like a kid in a candy store right now.
It seemed like everybody I was on stage with had some kind of attachment to that ordeal, whether it be on one end or the other. And I felt like I wasn't alone up there, and that's what kind of made it easier to push it out the best I could. You know what I mean? I did this for so long on street corners that getting to actually have like a group of people that get it, that doing the same thing, they're following, supporting the same thing. I will never do anything else with my life ever again. Like, this is it.
We hope you enjoy this singer-songwriter round from Festival of the Red 2022. We have a few more to come. Stay tuned in and chilled out, and remember to check our socials for more details and how you can help out with the Breathitt County flood relief efforts. Thanks for listening. This was Mewz.
Where the music is Mewz.
Audio hugs.